Welcome back, students. Yeah, reasons for finding only time complexity. See, after finding the complexity of these three algorithms, we came to a conclusion that the space complexity is basically dependent on the variable count. Okay, if at all you are using normal variables, the space complexity will become order of n only. If at all you are using normal variables, the space complexity will become order of 1 only, because any linear data structure we are not using if we are using simple variables like for this sin. Let us assume if we use only these three, then our space complexity will become order of 1 only, because we will get 3, isn't it? We will get 3 as our space complexity function, and that 3 will become a constant. So if we got constant as a space complexity function, then our order will become order of 1 only. But if we are going to use a linear data structure like your array with n elements, then our space complexity will become order of n. Hopefully you understood. See, so the concept is very simple to understand. So for that to explain, see here, if you are using a normal variable, if you are using a normal variable like I, j, k. So if they are normal variables, our complexity, I mean how much space they will consume means only one word. This will consume one word, this will consume one word, and this will also consume one word. So our complexity function will become 3 like this. It is a constant. Space complexity function S of n, we are writing like this 3. And it is a constant. So if it is a constant, our order will become order of 1. Our space complexity function will become order of 1. But if you are using an array with n elements, so like this, a of 1 to n, array with n elements, then our word count will become over here n. And if you are using I, j, k also over here in this same same algorithm, some normal variables also you are using, then 1, 1, 1 like this. Then what is our space complexity function? S of n will become n plus 3. Okay, n plus 3. Our polynomial is first degree polynomial. So our order will become order of n like this. But if in finding the addition of two matrices, we are using an array of 2 dimensions, isn't it? An array of 2 dimensions like A of first rows count 1 to n, then columns count 1 to n. So what will be the space requirement to store this array means n cross n, isn't it? N cross n, n columns, n rows, that is n square. N square. Then if you use another matrix like 1 to n and 1 to n, okay, n rows and n columns, so then again n cross n, n square. And here if you use a normal array, regular array also like 1 to n, then here to store this array n, so that will be n only. And if you use normal variables I, j, k, so here 1, for this j 1, and for this k also 1 word. So overall what will be the space complexity function? S of n equals to, so here 2n square plus n plus 3. So what is the degree of polynomial over here? Order of n square. So at most we can go up to n square only. These we have seen. In case of normal variables, if you use only normal variables, our space function will become order of 1. If you use array, a one-dimensional array, if you use one-dimensional array in your algorithm, then your space function will become order of n. And if you use two-dimensional array with rows and columns, then your space function will become order of n square. order of n square. The highest possibility is that we can use only two-dimensional arrays in our algorithm. If we use a three-dimensional array, we will assume that we are using three-dimensional array as well. Three-dimensional array, then so what will be our order? Order of n cube. Okay. Likewise, we can use up to three-dimensional array, that too in very rare cases. So you remember your space complexity function by simply seeing the algorithm. Also, you can give your space complexity function. If you are using only normal variables in your entire algorithm, no arrays, then your space complexity function will become order of 1, because you will get a constant number as your space function. You will get a constant number as your space function, and your space complexity function will become order of 1. Okay, if you use a one-dimensional array, then at most n variables, n unknown variables. So your space complexity function will become order of n. If you use a two-dimensional array, then order of n square. If you use three-dimensional array, order of n cube. That is our peak stage, isn't it? We haven't done any algorithm, we haven't wrote any algorithm so far by using three-dimensional array. It is a very complex, a tedious job to do. So we will consider up to three-dimensional arrays only. Beyond that, we will not go. So here, that is the reason why our consideration has reached to the limit. So we stop our discussion on this space complexity. Hope you understood. So that is the reason why whatever algorithms we are going to write from now on, we focus more on time complexity only. So space complexity, because we have learned, because we have seen, because we have visited, because we have gone through all the possibilities. Okay, possibility of taking the normal variables, order of 1. Possibility of taking one-dimensional array, order of n. Possibility of taking two-dimensional array, order of n square. Possibility of taking three-dimensional array, order of n cube. Likewise, we discussed all our possibilities under space complexity examples. So from now on, we do only the time complexity examples. We'll not do any space complexity examples. By simply seeing that algorithm, you can measure, you can give the space complexity function for that algorithm. You will understand very soon. So quickly we go and we see. So over here in this algorithm, as I'm using only one-dimensional array, isn't it? What I'm using over here, I'm using a one-dimensional array. Okay, a one-dimensional array I'm using over here. A one-dimensional array I'm using. So my space complexity function will become order of n. My space complexity function will become order of n. So over here, when we are calculating the addition of two matrices, okay, so I am using two matrices, A and B. These A and B are two-dimensional arrays. A and B are two-dimensional arrays. So here we have to consider the rows as well as columns. I have not considered the columns, that's why I got n. But if you consider the columns as well, you will get n square, n square, n square. So your space function will become 3n square plus 3. 3n square plus 3. So I think it is not visible to you over here. 3n square plus 3. So my order will become order of n square. So as I am using a two-dimensional array, my order is order of n square. My space complexity order is order of n square. So next, multiplication. Calculating the multiplication over here. Yeah, here also I have not considered the columns. Okay, for B also we have to consider the columns, and for C also we have to consider the columns, because these are all matrices. So here n cube, sorry, not n cube, n square, here n square, and here also n square. So my space complexity function will become 3n square plus 4, and the order will become 3n square. So likewise. So here for this, as I'm using a two-dimensional array, my space complexity order is order of n square. But time analysis we have to do for all the statements. Okay. So those, two are the reasons. Because we have visited all our possibilities in calculating the space complexity, we will not do any further space complexity. That is first reason. And the second reason, the modern computers, whatever we are using nowadays, they have bulk amount of main memory. Okay, bulk amount of main memory, and the utilization of that entire memory by your application is the possibility, the probability we set 0.000001. So it is negligible. I mean to say it is negligible. That is the reason why we won't do any space complexity analysis any further. We do only time complexity analysis. See, we have to consider around 5 criteria whenever we are doing the analysis of an algorithm. Among those 5, we started the analysis for 2, space and time. And in that space and time also, we are omitting the space. Isn't it? We are omitting the space complexity analysis because we have we have seen all the possibilities. But if they give you in your exam, if they give you and if they told you to calculate the space and time analysis, means definitely you have to do space and time analysis, because now you learn how to do space and time analysis. So those are the reasons for finding only time complexity. Okay, why we have omitted the space complexity in the sense? Because of those 2 reasons. So this is one simple example, and here we have to do the analysis of this algorithm. So if you consider this algorithm, the analysis will go in this way. This, as it is a loop and it will iterate n number of times, the condition will be checked n plus 1 times, because for the false case also it will check the condition. So this one n plus 1, and this is n. So what is my function, time function, which is 2n plus 1. 2n plus 1. So now if you take 2n plus 1, what is the order of this function? Order of n. Order of n. Then we have space. Space complexity, how much time, how much space it is taking? It will take. Space complexity function, just for your understanding I am giving. This algorithm. Are we using any array? No. We are using only normal variables, I and n. Isn't it? We are using only normal variables, I and n. So our space complexity is 2. It is a constant value. So order of 1. Like this. Okay. So this another algorithm, we are going in reverse order. We have initiated I value with n and we are negating I value every time 1, so that it will meet 0. So when it will meet 0, my condition will become false and the counter will exit from this loop. So here also, what is the probability that this condition will become false? Means when I value goes to 0. When I value goes to 0, this condition will become false. Yani up to 1, this condition will become true. So n to 1. So that is nothing but 1 to n only. N to 1 or 1 to n, both are same. So in this case, we are going in reverse. N to 1 we are saying. In previous case, we have gone from 1 to n. So that is, we said the total number of internal statement execution 1 and total number of condition execution n plus 1. So here also, either you go in positive direction or you go in reverse direction, forward direction or reverse direction. In both the cases, the internal statement execution will be n and this statement execution will be n plus 1 only, because it has to do 1 unit of extra time. It has to consume 1 unit of extra time to check the false condition as well. Again, here my f of n will become 2n plus 1 and my order will become order of n. And my space function s of n, as I'm using only 2 variables, it is, am I using 2 variables? Yes, it is 2, and my order will be order of 1. Order of 1. Whenever it is a constant, we will put order of 1 only. So like this. This is a third example. Here, even though we are incrementing I value for 2 times, okay, even though we are incrementing I value twice, still we don't know the unknown number n. So we consider this will get repeated n divided by 2, which is also unknown. So it is also something like n only. So this will be repeated for how many times? N by 2 times, and this will be repeated n by 2 plus 1 times. Plus 1, because it has to check the false condition as well. So what will be the total overall? So n plus 1 we will get 2n divided by 2, that is n only, isn't it? 2n divided by 2, that is n only, so n plus 1. So my f of n is n plus 1 and my order is order of n. So space function, again we are using how many? 2 variables. So my total memory consumption 2 words and my order of 1. So like this. Hope you are getting all these things. Okay. So here, yeah, this one n plus 1 and this one n into n plus 1 and this one n into n, like this. So what will be my overall function? F of n equals to, this will become n square plus n and this will become n square. So 2n square plus how many n's? 2n plus 1. Isn't it? 2n square plus 2n plus 1. So what is the degree of my polynomial? Order of my polynomial, that is n square. So order of n square, like this. So space function s of n equals to how many variables? 3 variables. So it will come 3. No array. So order of 1. So like this. Hopefully you understood. So next